Ouch, hurtful. Hello everybody, my name is Fyodor and welcome to my reaction to Odd Taxi Season 1 Episode 8. Last time on we had our introduction to Little Diamond and his purpose in life, so to say, and his apparent willingness to work together with Odokawa to jail Dobu. And of course we got to know and have seen him for the first time, our best boy Yano, and I love him so much, despite his... not despite his connection to Kakihana, the idol group, and the apparent kidnapping stuff is probably bad, but I love the way he talks and he's just amazing. So I'm really excited for what's gonna happen this episode. I hope you are as well. And maybe we'll get closer to what Odokawa's sickness is that Goriki and Shirakawa talked about. But anyway, as always, you can like, comment, subscribe or share this video. These are generally the best things that you can do for me for free. And otherwise there's my Patreon where you can get things like early access to non-live reaction shows like Odd Taxi and other shows in the future. And of course full-length reactions where you can put up your own footage, let my reaction run parallel to it and watch it that way. So if you're interested in that, check that out. But with all that out of the way, let's get into the reaction. Follow the link down in the description below and I'll see you there. Alright then, that was a fun episode, not as densely packed as the one where the intro was as short as well, but still a lot of stuff happened. But I think the main point of this episode was that Odokawa is really good at recognizing people, despite them wearing masks or whatever, or being blindfolded. He just always knows who they are, as long as they are significant to him. And you know, Goriki and Shirakawa find that really weird. Even Kawazawa was like, he recognized me despite the mask I was wearing. So, you know, he thought it was a traitor in the Kawazawa salon, justice salon, something like that. But yeah, Goriki and Shirakawa are working hard to cure Odokawa of whatever he has. I think they're still at the stage at which they have to find out what exactly he has. They're thinking of imaginary friends or something like that. And Goriki is testing him with various pictures of Kakihana not being clearly in that picture. Or as I said, Shirakawa blindfolded. But yeah, they might be getting closer to what it is. And I'm really interested in where this is going. Because this is apparently unnatural in, like, according to the rules of this world for everybody else. But yeah, another big part of the episode was that Kakihana is fucked. His kidnappers know that he is a janitor. The only thing that is of worth on him was this engagement ring, and of course that he's drowning in that. Then, and as we saw, Shiho and the manager came along, and Shiho seems to be genuinely disgusted by Kakihana. And that hurt. You'd think that she'd have at least some compassion for him, but I guess since he tried to scam her as well, that's not working out too great, and it seems that she just wants out of this whole thing. But yeah, before that we had the taxi ride with the manager and Shiho, where the manager was again inquiring about the dashcam footage. And of course Odokawa replied that he would sell it to him for 1 billion yen. Exactly as much as Imai won in the lottery. And bringing that news to Yano, Yano seems to get rather quickly that Dobu is the one that wants to buy the footage for 900 million. So they devise a plan to basically rob Imai. Or do it quicker than Dobu will. And that Kakihana will be held hostage at their warehouse until that happens. So I'm really hyped for whenever this bank heist happens. But of course we also had Odokawa, who was talking to Dobu about this bank heist. He was, of course, trying to sound dumb, or that he didn't know yet what he was up to, or that he heard it from Shirakawa. But he also recorded Dobu talking about Diamond, and then sent that recording to Little Diamond, so let's see where that goes next episode. And then he actually met up with Imai again and told him to be careful, to relocate and to, I think, wait a longer time than Christmas to get his winnings. So Odokawa shows some compassion to him, at least in that, and isn't just along for the ride with Dobu to essentially catch him, no matter which innocents get harmed in there. Imai apparently doesn't quit his job because he wants to spend all of his 1 billion yen on fucking CDs. And Imai, come on, that's not good, that's not healthy, that's not benefiting anyone. But yeah, a long episode, not that much content that I was really wanting to talk about. So yeah, I'm really excited to find out the reason as to why Odokawa is so talented with people's faces or silhouettes at this point, I mean, and finding out who they are as soon as he sees them, essentially. Really excited for Kakihana's story in the future, and if he will survive, I hope so. Excited for more Yano in the story, as always, because when he speaks, it's always the most amazing thing. And the relationship of him and the manager evolving, and maybe the manager calling it quits as well at some point, because he just wants out, or he may want out in the future when Mystery Kiss explodes, if that ever happens. So yeah, I'm really excited. I think next episode is probably gonna have Little Diamond again, reacting to, you know, Dobu's confession of bribing Big Diamond. More Kakihana as well, and maybe even the start of the bank heist. Anyways, it's gonna get really exciting in the future. As always, if you want to support me, you can like, comment, subscribe, or share this video. These are generally the best things that you can do for me for free. And otherwise, there's my Patreon, where you can get things like early access to non-live reactions like Alt Taxi and other shows in the future. And of course, access to full-length reactions, where you can put up your own footage and let my reaction run on the side. If that's what you're into, check that out. And with that, I hope I see you in the next episode. Until then, bye bye.